Yo, what's up everybody? It's your man Chase, and I'm pumped to take you on a wild ride through Vietnam. We're talking about Hanoi and Sapa, two places exploding with culture, beauty, and adventure. If you've been thinking about Vietnam, these spots are the real deal. We're going deep on this one. This isn't just a quick travel vlog. We're covering food, hotels, transport, costs, and the best times to visit. We're giving you the inside scoop to make this trip legendary. This is your ultimate travel guide. Let's get into it. First things first, where you're gonna rest your head after a long day of exploring. Hanoi's got it all, from budget-friendly hostels where you can meet fellow travelers to high-end hotels that'll make you feel like royalty. If you're on a tight budget, check out the Old Quarter. You can find some awesome hostels there for like $10 a night, seriously. But if you're feeling a little fancy, treat yourself, trust me. Hanoi does luxury right. Look, I'm all about that hustle, but a good night's sleep is key. This isn't about just visiting these places, it's about experiencing them. And for that, you gotta be rested up and ready to go. Alright, let's talk about the good stuff. The food. Vietnamese food is off the charts, and Hanoi and Sapa are no exception. First up, pho. You can't come to Vietnam and not have pho. It's like a rite of passage. Find a street vendor, grab a plastic stool, and get ready for a flavor explosion. Next, bun cha. This dish is life-changing. Grilled pork, noodles, dipping sauce, fresh herbs. It's the perfect balance of savory, sweet, and tangy. And don't even get me started on the street food in Sapa. The local specialties are out of this world. We're talking about dishes you won't find anywhere else. This isn't just about filling your stomach, it's about experiencing a culture through its food. Now that you've got your food and accommodation sorted, let's talk about getting around. The train journey from Hanoi to Sapa is legendary. Imagine winding through rice paddies and mountains, seeing local villages and breathtaking landscapes. It's an experience in itself. But hey, maybe trains aren't your thing. No worries, there are buses too. They're a bit faster and more affordable than the train. Or, if you're feeling like a boss, hire a private car. It's more expensive, but you've got total freedom and flexibility. The point is, getting around Vietnam is an adventure in itself. Don't just see it from a plane window, get down there and experience the journey. Let's be real, we all have a budget. The good news is, Vietnam is super affordable. We're talking like $30 a day for a comfortable trip, including food, accommodation, and transportation. Obviously, you can spend more if you want to stay in fancy hotels and eat at fancy restaurants, but even then it's still way cheaper than a lot of other destinations. Trust me, you can ball out in Vietnam without breaking the bank. So don't let the money thing hold you back. This trip is doable, no matter your budget. Listen up people, because this is important. The best time to visit Hanoi and Sapa is during the shoulder seasons, spring, which is March to May, and autumn, from September to November. The weather is perfect, not too hot, not too cold, and less rain than the summer months. Plus, you'll avoid the crowds of peak season. But hey, if you're down for a little adventure, even the rainy season has its charm. Just pack a raincoat and embrace the tropical vibes. The bottom line is, there's never a bad time to visit Vietnam. Each season offers something unique. But if you want that perfect balance of good weather and fewer crowds, those shoulder seasons are where it's at. Hanoi is a city that will grab a hold of you and never let go. First up, Hoan Kiem Lake. This place is like the heart and soul of Hanoi. Take a walk around the lake, grab a coffee, and just soak up the atmosphere. It's pure magic. Then, get lost in the maze of streets that make up the Old Quarter. This is where you'll find the best street food, the coolest shops, and the real heart of Hanoi's culture. And for a dose of history and tranquility, head to the Temple of Literature. This ancient temple is dedicated to education and is a beautiful escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. Hanoi is a city that will stay with you long after you leave. Sapa is a whole other world. Imagine this. Rolling green rice terraces carved into the mountainsides, cascading waterfalls, and villages where time seems to stand still. It's like stepping into a postcard. The main attraction here is, of course, the rice terraces. Lace up your hiking boots and trek through these incredible landscapes. And if you're feeling really adventurous, climb Phansipin Mountain, the highest peak in Southeast Asia. But the real magic of Sapa lies in its people. Visit the local villages, meet the ethnic minority groups, and experience their way of life. It's a truly humbling and unforgettable experience. So there you have it, folks. Your ultimate guide to Hanoi and Sapa. We've covered everything from where to stay and what to eat to how to get around and what to see. Now it's your turn. Book that ticket, pack your bags, and go experience the magic of Vietnam for yourself. It's a trip you won't regret. And hey, if this video helped you out, do me a favor and smash that like button. Subscribe for more travel adventures and let me know in the comments where you want to explore next. Safe travels, everyone.